Guys, I'm like not even going to lie to you. Yesterday, I had like the most weirdest, most awesome, well, not most awesome, but one of the most awesome experiences I've ever had in my life. And to those of you who are BFDIA fans, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. BFDIA 6. I know none of y'all care about this, but dude. Anyway, heroic heroes. Woo-doo. Oh my god, they got an intro. Got a medieval little jingle there. Jingling the keys in front of my face. Whoa! Okay, alright.
The heroic tale of heroically heroic heroes. Episode 2.
I forgot how loud that was. God damn it, I forgot how loud that was. I wonder if we're gonna see Trixie in this episode.
Adventuring is a tricksy business.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright. I'm excited to see Bucket Man again.
The Everfree Forest. Some have called it a mysterious patch of uncultivated land. Some have called it a place of unparalleled natural beauty. Some have called it modern society's last link to its gloriously untamed magical history. And some have called it, it's got me! It's got my leg! Somebody save me! Mommy, help!
That's true.
The Everfree is all these things and more. In truth, only the very brave and very stupid step across its borders. For amidst its terrible trees, among its unparalleled undergrowth, and within its sinister shadows, lurk things that the world beyond its borders has long forgotten. Sometimes with very good reason. And so, we join our heroes as they journey into the forest's fiendish embrace, proving their bravery as they begin their quest for the 3 wishes, whose legend was told unto them by the mystical oracle, the Stone of Ages.
I said this last reaction.
Or maybe just proving their stupidity. Only time and the number of limbs with which they emerge will tell.
Great, honey. We're actually going on a real adventure.
We're going to die.
I can't believe how lucky we are. There'll be lots of little side adventures along the way, or just a big main adventure.
We're going to die.
I prefer stories with side adventures. It's more interesting, but I guess since this is our first one, I can settle for just one big adventure.
We're going to die.
That's
No,
fair.
we're
That's
not.
fair. I agree.
Yes,
No, that's fair.
we
That's
are.
fair. That's fair.
We're going to be eaten, or ripped to shreds, or stomped on, or chased until our lungs burst and our hooves turn to mush.
Come on, you just gotta relax.
Pounced on by some horrid creature that'll feast
Go
on our
with the
pink,
scary
sweaty
flow.
corpses.
Wow, that was graphic. You worry too much. We'll be fine. You'll see.
What I see is the Everfree Forest. I've lived in
I see
Ponyville exactly
trees.
6 months, and even I know not to go near this place.
Let
My
us
first
have
week
what
in
like to
town,
be a tree.
that was the first thing every pony told me. Hello, my name is so-and-so. Welcome to Ponyville. Stay out of the Everfree, okay?
Meh. If anything does attack us, I'll protect you.
With what? Your rapier wit? Or by using a blunt object?
No, silly.
Sweet Celestia, how did I let myself get talked into this?
Reminds me of the "We Will Stand Forever" free song. It's overrated, y'all. It's an overrated song. Take that. Take that and put it on like a 5-star course dinner plate, because yes, "We Will Stand Forever" free song. It is over-ratatoed.
I've got my weapons with me.
Stress. Yes, they say stress does funny things to your mind. Looking for that pompous
Stress
president
couture.
Senior probably. Wait, what weapons? All I can see is your mop and your saddlebag. Why did you even
A
bring
mop
that anyway?
is a weapon.
Like I said, for
Anything
protection.
could be a weapon
Bucket.
if you strike hard enough
It's
with
a
it.
mop.
Uh-huh, my best mop. It's got a wolf wood handle made from real timber wolf shedding, and the fabric of the head is woven from reinforced yak hair.
Yak hair. Wolfwood?
Yeah, I can.
Look, it's a mop! We're in the Everfree Forest! What the dickens gonna use as a mop? You can't wash monsters into submission.
Now that's just crazy talk.
Just whack
Washing
it,
them
just
into
smack it.
No, I'd use time up dough.
I'm up though.
Now is not the time to be living out one of your fantasies.
Dude, I would love to learn time up
Daydreams
though.
are for when you're cleaning an office and use a mop to mimic a sword. It won't work in real life. You need, I don't know, something more effective against manticores, or cockatrices, or whatever else is waiting out here for two stupid ponies to wander past, so it can leap out at them and bite them, or strangle them, or puree them, or cut them into little pieces, or...
Whoa,
Just scream
calm
it all
down,
out.
honey.
I am
Just
calm!
scream it
I am
out.
perfectly composed! Tranquility! Thy name is Honey Buzz! I am simply stating a preference to
Listen
not get
to my
eaten
soothing
alive by
words.
monsters because of my own stupidity in accompanying you in the
Take
Everfree Sonic
the
Forest.
chill.
Honey, breathe. Deep breath.
Just gotta breathe. Just gotta, gotta like.
I remember how to breathe. Bucket.
In and out. In and out.
In.
Ooh, lightheaded. Feel any better?
Not really, no. I doubt
I
I
feel
will
quite better,
until
thank
we're
you.
out of this place and safely into wherever the Stone of Ages said comes after that.
Some old castle ruins.
You sure about that? Some old ruins isn't exactly specific.
Well, I could ask it if you like. I have the stone in my saddlebag, but I remember what it said. First, we have to find the old ruins. Then we can ask where next from there.
And do you know where these ruins are?
Sure, I do. They're in the Everfree Forest.
Yes, but where
Always
in Everfree?
in Everfree
It's a
Forest.
big place.
Uh,
I thought this might happen. That's why I paid a visit to the library before we left and collected a couple of books.
books?
Yes, books. Those funny papery things with the words in. Commonly used as doorstops around the office.
Which books did you bring?
A Guide to Edible Flora and Fauna by Zikora Zebra, and Beyond Documentation, Maps of the Heretofore Uncharted Areas of Equestria by S.P. Arkle.
Those sound like real doozies, but how can there be maps of places that are uncharted? Or did I misunderstand what uncharted means? Is it something to do with pop songs that don't do very well?
Yes, I thought that too. But this book is quite remarkable, if a little dry and drearily phrased. Whoever wrote it needed a damn good editor. Still, the librarian was quite insistent it...
I don't require an editor. Take that, Scrubs. I don't need an editor. Or maybe I do. I don't use an editor. I am my editor. And I will forever be the word editor. Because I edit. And I also don't edit. Because when you could is to be 3. Hallelujah!
And it was exactly what I was looking for when I said we were going on a trip that involved the Everfree Forest. She seemed pretty excited about it, actually, when she'd stopped trying to convince me not to go.
Excited? About our adventure?
No, Bucket, and will you please stop calling it that? We're...
It is an adventure,
not
though.
adventurers. That title implies training and forethought and all those other things we don't have.
Come on, let's be Finn and Jake.
It's really more of a quest!
Oh, for the love of...
So what was Miss Twilight excited about if not our quest? She's been on plenty herself all over Equestria, so
Have
it
you
would
guys
take a lot to
seen
get her excited.
Fiona Cake yet, guys? Because I haven't. I'm watching Adventure Time.
Lending me the map book.
What?
I'm
As I
only
was
on
reading,
season 2.
she ran through the door to the private part of the library, yelling that someone had finally borrowed it.
Wow. Must have been a slow day.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
That! The sound of some horrible beast creeping up on us.
I didn't hear anything.
I could have sworn I heard its jaws slavering in anticipation.
You're imagining things, honey. We're safe as houses.
Houses in Ponyville get knocked down all the time. That's not especially reassuring.
Okay, so we're as safe as, a safe. Yeah, we're as safe as
Or
a
as
safe.
safe as a
Only
bee's
not as
bosom.
heavy. or made out of metal.
I don't know what that
and
means.
we don't have combinations
yep.
to make us open up.
Oh, good grief.
I'm really glad you decided to come with me on this quest, honey. This is gonna be so much fun. You'll see. We're gonna have an adventure, get those 3 wishes, and go down in history as the 2 bravest Earth ponies ever. Well, after Smart Cookie, since she stood up to the Wendigos. And I guess Chancellor Puddinghead, since he was there too. Oh, and Pinkie Pie, since she got rid of all those parasprites that were eating the
Stress
town.
induced
Or she
madness.
helped
That has
with
to
the
be it.
Discord in
Stress
Nightmare
induced
Moon and
madness.
Sombra. And I guess that means you have to count Applejack too. And pretty much the whole Apple family, actually. And let's not forget...
It'll be a long quest. Because goddamn, this video is 2 hours long. We're here for the long haul. We're here for the long journey. The long finale. What are you, Rogar? Did I?
I ain't got the sense you were born with.
Are you the hoodwinked
Get
goat?
down off of them there rocks, you young
Get
idiot.
down off of them there rocks.
Why
You get
my
some
day, we
things
had
to say.
eat rocks like them for supper.
I like to eat them rocks.
Sage?
Sage?
Sage!
Would you,
You know, I never thought the sage would be an old goat. Never thought the guy that gave Twilight a shiny brick after forcing her to lick a plate, a very large plate, and giving very elderly wisdom would be a goat. I always pictured him with black hair and red fur. You know, guys, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know, with the polar bear and his pink khakis. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Nabbit, sound the alarms. We're under attack.
Did you hear me, Sage?
What?
We're all out of clover, and I want to make clover salad for dinner.
What did
Salad.
you say?
You never listen to me. I swear every time I open my mouth, your ears stop working. I said we're all out of clover, and I want to make clover salad for our dinner. Clover's good for the digestion, you know, and the way your bowels have been acting up, you need all the help you can get.
Devils take it, poinsettia. There's no need to talk about my bowels.
If you'd quit making the
Ain't no
outhouse a
need.
biohazard, I'd quit talking
Damn.
about them. It's all
Damn.
that junk you eat, holy leaves and crabgrass, and those nettle pies that old Nanny Petunia makes.
Metal pies?
You think I didn't know how she waits until you go past on your
Are you
evening
eating
walk
pure
and
metal?
calls you over there for a piece of pie? I got it from Pansy, who got it from Tulip, who got it from Daffodil, who saw you going into Petunia's house after she wafted one of those dang nettle pies under your
Who knew this
nose.
guy? Who knew this guy?
She
Who
was
knew this guy? Who
always
knew this
after
guy?
my
Who knew this guy?
boyfriends
Who knew
when
this
we
guy?
were
Who knew this
kids,
guy? Who knew
and
this guy?
now
Who knew
she's
this guy? Who
trying
knew
to
this guy?
tempt
Who
my
knew this guy?
husband
Who
away
knew this
with
guy?
her
Who knew this guy? Who knew
inferior
this guy? Who knew
baking.
this guy? Who knew this guy? Who knew this guy? Who knew this guy? Who knew this guy's
How would
cousin?
anyone know? You never bake anything. It's all salads and boiled greenery with you.
Because that's
Boiled
healthier,
greenery.
you crabby old coot. When goats get to our age, they have to be careful about what they eat or they won't get much older. With Petunia, one can only hope she poisons herself before the cholesterol gets her.
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay,
whoa,
I
what
get
the
it.
frick
I'll
are
go
you talking
pick
about?
you some clovers.
And make sure you get the soft new growth. Your teeth can't handle tough foods anymore. And no stopping to eat dandelions on the way. You know those things make...
Bro, I would hate to be this goat right now. I would hate to be this old goat, this old man goat, trying to get some peace, you know, some shut-eye, some sleep, and then waking up to this. Oh, man. Oh, I would have had some choice where. Nah, probably not. I would have been. Oh man.
Make you go to the bathroom more than usual, and you always wake me when you get up to go in the night. It's not fair to put me through so many broken nights just because you can't resist sneaking dandelions. I need my beauty sleep. And another.
The reason my ears stop working when you start talking is self-defense. Otherwise, I go crazy listening to you yak all day. 46 years
True.
of marriage and that nanny can still find new ways to make my ears bleed. Now
Amen,
then,
brother. Amen.
Clover. You don't go around these parts. Dag nabbit. That means climbing a ways on the slopes outside the village. Why
It's
the
very cold
heck does
outside.
she want Clover anyhow? I hate all that healthy food. I live for this long eating whatever I want. In fact, I think I should eat some dandelions just to spite her. Yeah, that'll teach her. Bye.
See, this is very true. You have, a person being all like, don't do, like, in the most, like, annoying way possible, trying to tell you not to do something, and they just keep going on and on and on and on, and again, in the most annoying tone possible. It just makes you want to do it even more. Because of how annoying that they're being from it. Like, you get it, you won't do it, but the way they say it, you're just like, bro, I have to do it now. I have to do it, And that sucks, Just stop being annoying. Well, guys, I just solved the world hunger. Thank you very much. No, I'm kidding.
Biohazard indeed. Oh, look. There's a patch of them right over there, too.
Get them dandelions.
Sage. It's saying, Sage, old boy. You
Sage.
just go right ahead and eat these here dandelions. And
I'm gonna eat
you
them
worry none about what
dandelions.
your happy of a wife says.
And I'm gonna chew on them. Oh my God, just.
Oh, if she could see me now, she'd go berserk. What was that? Who's there? I'm warning you.
It's your
I'm
worst
the best
enemy.
head butter in the whole village. Don't make
It's
me
me.
mad. Show yourself.
It's me, Jimmy the goat.
Thank goodness. It's just a cat. Why are you out here, little fella?
It's not just a cat. It's not just a cat. Oh, it's more than a cat.
Villages for miles. Do any goats in town own a cat? I suppose there's Petunia's little thing. What was her name?
Bro, this cat's about to
Fluffy,
start
Puffy,
talking.
Flufflepuff? Something like that. She ain't black like you, though, kitty. Ooh, come on, come here. There's no place for
I knew the
a little
goat was gonna
kitty to
die.
wander all
I knew it,
alone.
dude.
Oh, but I'm not alone.
What? You talked?
Now, fool!
What?
By my troth, my will, my choice. Listen, one, unto my voice.
Ah! It's you! You're that griffin who lives on the crag of doom!
The Craig!
Why, yes, I am. Nice to meet you. My name is Worm. Well, it's not really, but that's what everyone calls me. but my real name is actually...
Fool! Continue the spell or feel the wrath of my claws on your soft underparts.
Whoops! Sorry.
Underparts,
By
alright.
my troth, my will, my choice. Listen, wand, unto my voice. Take this magic into thee. From this body, set it free. I instruct thee to devour what you need to grow your power. Thickens and thee!
Damn, that's a large volume. That was like a video game scream.
It is done!
Oh, he's
I
dead.
didn't think you had it in you, fool, but you've proved
I
me wrong.
knew it.
Thanks. Wow. I've never cast that spell on more than insects before. It's really... Ooh.
What
Really
cast
takes it
did
out
you
of you.
spell?
My tummy feels funny.
Truly, you do have a killer instinct after all.
Oh, he's not dead. Ooh. Excuse me.
What?
Wait,
Left
did you
out the last line of the spell.
Willy Wonka him?
Otherwise, it would have killed him. We wouldn't want that.
You lackluster excuse for a sorcerer, that's exactly what we wanted!
Huh? Why? I
We-
took almost all of his spirit to help recharge my wand.
I wanted some
Almost
coke.
isn't good enough. If you had taken all of it, you would be that much closer to fully recharging that magical twig.
But I don't want to kill anyone.
You're a dark sorcerer, that's what you're supposed to do!
Well, I won't. And I don't care how much you threaten, Mr. Snuggles. I refuse to take lives when just a little bit of patience is required to.
Yeah!
Ow! It's my wand! You can't tell me what to do with it! Besides, I
Great job.
can't even
Great
remember
job.
the last line! I never memorized it!
You copied the spell from your spell book before we left the house. I watched you.
But I never wrote down the final line. So I
Bruh.
couldn't cast that part even if I wanted to. Which I don't. So there! Please don't hurt me.
I don't want to waste any more time. Huh, fine then. Your stupidity and weakness means this goat will live to see another day. But we must press on,
Yes!
Worm. You have tested the spell and proven it works. Now, we move on to Equestria.
Use it on ponies? I'm not good enough to extract the life force from ponies. The more powerful a creature is, the harder it is for me to train them. That's why I only ever used it on insects before. Just casting it on this old goat has made my knees go all wobbly and my vision all swimmy and my tummy all yucky. By the way, were there always black spots dancing around those mountaintops? And who
What?
was ringing that bell?
What kind of dark sorcerer are you?
Black
Fine.
spots on
Then
the
we will
ground?
train
Wait,
more
what?
goats. How much power did your wand receive from this one? We may then fathom how many we need to target in order to restore it to full strength. Worm?
About 1,000th of what it needs to reach its full capacity?
What?
The more magical a creature is, the more power the wand receives from it. First it skims off the magic, then it drains the life force underneath it, but I'm not good.
Do you guys remember No Straight Roads, the video game? Man. I'm old.
Not for casting that spell to train really magical creatures yet, and I'm sorry, Mr. Snuggles. This is why I had to move to these mountains in the first place. Dad said I was such a disappointment to the family that I should just hide myself away where no one would ever see me.
Oh, come on, you're
When I
not
asked where
disappointed,
that
my
was,
guy.
he yelled at me and said, I don't know, the missing mountains or somewhere. I don't care, just get out of my sight already.
Get out of my sight.
So, let me see if I understand this. Your wand is currently holding only 1,000th of its power. In order to restore it to full power, you need to drain the life force from living creatures, something only you can do because it's your wand keyed only to you. However, you are ridiculously bad at casting this particular spell and have little to no experience casting on the type of magical creatures you would need to in order to restore your wand faster.
That
I'm
about
bad at
sums it up.
everything.
Yes.
Truly, you are even more of an imbecile than I originally thought. You would be more use as the stuffing for pillows. I should pluck you bald right now. I should tear your tail out by the roots. I should use your beak to carve your own gravestone.
I could build myself up.
What?
I could cast a spell on slightly more powerful creatures each time. That way I could get better casting it, and then it wouldn't take so long to restore my wand.
Training arc. Training.
Mr. Snuggles?
We'll start the rest of this guilt's village. Come, wretch. Fly me to the... what now?
Fly me to
I
the
can't.
moon.
What?
I told you.
Let
Casting
me
that spell has made me all woozy. If I try to fly right now, I'll probably crash into the mountainside.
Fine. Then we shall walk to the village.
Okay, it's a nice day for a walk. The sun is shining, the birds was singing before we scared them all
Sun
off.
is shining, the birds are
Please just
singing,
go
the
5
fish is,
minutes
the
without
fish, the
embarrassing
fish
yourself.
The fish tank is clean. The tank is clean. No! Where have I feel like I've heard this music kind of somewhere before. It sounds slightly familiar, but I know it's different.
Honey? Hey, honey? Honey?
Honey.
Honey?
Honey.
Honey?
Honey.
Honey, 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 honey.
Honey!
I'm hungry.
Didn't you bring a snack or something?
I like how he says I'm hungry when he in the artwork right now they have like him eating a leaf. I'm having a stroke.
No.
Well, wait, no, that's bad to say. That's bad to say. I take that back. I take that back.
After I packed the Stone of Ages and my weapons and some other stuff, there wasn't much room left for snacks. I was thinking, since you're so organized and everything, that maybe you did?
I brought some food, yes.
Ooh, yay! What did you bring?
Alfalfa pellets.
Ugh!
They're small and portable. Yes, they may taste like the back end of a cow that swallowed a packet of laxatives after a curry festival. But they're good, wholesome, healthy food.
How would you even know what that tastes like?
Oh, for goodness sake, do you want one or not?
Pass.
I wanna
Just
eat
some of
the
these
book.
mushrooms over here.
Don't eat those, they're poisonous.
How do you know?
A Guide to Edible Flora and Fauna by Zakora Zebra.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll
Wait,
just eat some of
Sakura?
this long grass over here.
Don't! That's poisonous too.
How about the leaves of this bush?
Poisonous.
This bracken?
Poisonous.
You know, if this series did end up finishing, which it won't end up finishing, I bet you by at the finale, the main characters would have met the narrator guy. And the guy in like the beginning of each episode, the loud guy, who's just like, "Welcome."
These vines?
Poisonous and will strangle you if you get too close.
This tree bark?
Woof, super poisonous.
Is there anything in this place I can eat?
Well, you could eat it, but afterwards
You
your
could
stomach would turn
eat
inside out.
somebody.
Your intestines would explode, your bladder would boil, and your brain would show you pictures of snot monsters in sexy underwear before you died.
It's not
Being hungry doesn't sound so bad. All great adventurers go hungry sometimes, right?
Huh.
We're gonna have to stop and make camp soon anyway.
Aw, why?
The sun is going down. Remember what the stone said about traveling through the
Sun
Everfree
is
Forest?
going down.
Journey it by light of day. Well, the light's fading, so we're making camp.
But we've barely traveled any distance at all.
Well, I'm afraid that's what you get for starting an epic quest in the evening. All that, and then they galloped off into the sunset stuff that you find in stories doesn't actually work in reality. Personally, I think that romanticized vision of heroes in fiction is all to do with Equestria's collective desire for a bygone era in which ponies were... Did you hear that?
Damn, flexing the brain muscles.
Bucket? Bucket?
I'm the one who should be
called it an
laughing.
epic
How dare you
quest.
laugh?
Oh, for Celestia's sake!
Can't we stop now?
Is your wand restored?
No.
Then what do you think?
But I'm tired of training all these goats.
Cease your whining, wretch!
But this is horrible! They never did anything to us!
It matters not whether they have done anything. They are weaker than us, and therefore we may use them as we see fit.
As you see fit.
Exactly.
As
I hate
I
this.
see.
We've already
fit.
trained 3 of them, and I feel really weird. My stomach is doing flip-flops, my kidneys are doing flop-flips, and my liver can't decide whether it wants to flip
And
or
I'm
flop.
doing the zippity zips.
Wait! What are you doing?
I'm knocking on the door.
Harbingers of evil intent don't knock!
I'm just imagining like you're just walking up to like somebody's house. You do like a, and they open the door and they're just like, "Hey, how you doing? How's your day been going? Now, are you doing good? Can I kill you?" Like, it's just what I'm imagining.
Listen, there are 3 ways for an evil sorcerer to enter a building. He sneaks in silently and invisibly, like an assassin.
Where
Or
did
just
that
like a whole
flower
bunch
pot
of
come from?
He
destruction.
breaks down the door with his mighty strength and bursts inside like a lightning bolt thrown by the hoof of an angry deity.
Oof! These pieces of pottery are really heavy.
Or he just destroys the building, and if anyone is left alive to see him arrive, they tremble in terror at his malevolent countenance.
Ouch! I cut myself on the sharp edge.
The one thing he does not do is knock politely.
It stings.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hi, how you doing?
Door, Petunia.
I thought I heard
Can I
someone,
kill you,
but
Petunia?
Oh no. It's probably Sage converts mad Topine. He can't find you in here, Onion.
Hey now, stay
Hey, you know, you're an
I'm not
all-star.
as young as I used to be, you know. And besides, I can take an old fire and a hoof fight, no problem.
Oh, be serious. There's more chance of the mountain turning to custard and the whole village drowning.
Are you saying I'm too old and feeble?
I'm saying you better leave by the back door.
No way. I'll find him for your dainty hoof. Where is this old fart? Let me at him. I'll find him for your dainty hoof, Petunia.
Get him.
I'll pound
Get
him in the pate. I'll mash him in the mush. I'll swing around my head by his tail to win your heart.
Oh, good grief. This is why I schedule my boyfriends on different days.
It sounds like they're busy. Let's
Did I
try
say
again later.
schedule your boyfriend?
But,
Do you want to be a dark sorcerer? Or not?
well, I...
Do you?
Yes, I
Damn,
do.
damn, chill.
Follow one
God.
simple rule, and the world of all dark magic will open up before you like a gigantic black oyster.
What rule is that?
Oyster.
Everything I tell you, without question.
But...
Worm! Break down the door! Do it now!
Yes, Mr. Snuggles.
I'm gonna knock his block off. I'm gonna put his...
Block down the door. Hi, can I kill you?
His lights out.
Somebody please take that out of context.
You're a big one, aren't you?
Mr. Snuggles, why still have to
You're a
break down the
big
door?
one.
No, you fool! Use a spell!
Oh, right. Yes, that would make more sense, wouldn't it? By my troth, my will, my choice. Listen, wand, unto my voice. Take this magic into thee, from this body set it free. I instruct thee to devour what you need to grow your power.
What are you?
Insult me!
That is so fun to do.
Onion! Oh my goodness gracious, you beast! What have you done to him? Onion! Oh my sweet Onion, speak to me!
Again, worm!
Insult me!
Oh shoot.
And that is how a true dark sorcerer makes an entrance.
They didn't actually die, did they?
Worm?
Too many castings. Excuse me.
Oh.
Wonderful.
I
Even
don't-
when he gets it right, he gets it wrong. What am I supposed to do while he makes a mockery of the
Did
fine
they
art of dark
actually
sorcery?
die? Did they just straight up peace out of this
Well,
world?
hello there.
Oh, frick nugget. It's nice to see that the cat is the endgame boss.
As the
Uh-oh.
feloniously fiendish feline and his dangerously detestable dog's body go about their evil business.
Hey, I don't have a dog's body. I have a lion's body.
Are you seriously interrupting my bit? I don't get anything to say for 2 whole scenes, and then you go and interrupt my bit.
2 whole
I'm
It
the
was more than
narrator,
2
bucko.
whole
Do you know
scenes.
what I could do to you?
Well, I just thought.
I could suddenly decide to say, suddenly, Worm grows a pair of antlers and gains 300 pounds.
The sound,
We
okay.
getting the message, Chuckles?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I do.
Try.
Yes, God.
Yes, sir.
Master.
Much better. Now, as I was saying...
Can you please fix me first? Please? Sir?
What? Oh, right, yes. Good thing this part is all meta anyhow. And then Worm loses his antlers and reverts to his weedy, puny chest that can double for a toast-racked body.
Thank goodness.
Yahoo!
Thank badness. You don't think Mr. Snuggles heard that, do you?
I neither know nor care. There isn't a way you need to go to. And don't interrupt my bit again. Little gutter snipe, where was I?
I will interrupt
Yes.
your bit whenever I
As the
want.
feloniously fiendish feline and his dangerously detestable dog's body commit their dastardly deeds in Goat Village, our heroes have made camp in the Everfree Forest. Yet, as the Sun Princess lowers that great fiery orb slowly behind the horizon, and the Moon
Fiery
Princess
orb?
hoists that great rocky rock above it again, our 2 adventurers are not altogether happy. Or at least one of them is not. Then again, what else is new for that one?
There now.
Aw, no
First
eye
aid.
patch. I'd look really cool in an eye patch.
My medical kit doesn't
He would
have
look
an eye
really
patch.
cool in an
But
eye
anyway,
patch.
thankfully the damage was all superficial. Though your face is going to sting a bit in the morning.
Who knew tree branches could be so dangerous?
They are when you try to pull them off and end up whacking yourself in the face. Honestly, Bucket, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes.
Hey, I got the firewood,
Sure you
didn't I?
can.
So you
Yeah.
pack matches and alfalfa pellets?
Yes, it's called forethought. Speaking of which, have you fetched the stone out of your saddlebag yet?
Just doing it.
Those are some good sound effects.
Hi, Stony.
Please don't call me that. I am a mystical artifact of time immemorial. Once
I'm gonna call you Stony.
the proud possession of monarchs, dukes, high magicians, and sorcerers. I am the Stone of Ages, not Stony.
Okay then. Hi, Stoner.
Okay, Stony.
What was it saying?
Touch it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Never change. Never change. Don't call me Stony. Okay, Stoner. Oh. God, never change.
Touch it so you can hear too.
Hello?
Greetings, Quester.
Oh, not you too. This is not a quest.
You journey
is a
across
quest.
the land in search of a prize foretold by a piece of oracular sediment. You are currently voyaging through a dangerous forest, rife with monsters and creatures unknown. You face untold dangers beyond this place, all for the sake of 3 magical wishes. What else would you call it?
I...
See, honey? I told you it's a quest. Even
We're
you
just
have to
going
admit
on a
it now.
nice little stroll of
You got
danger.
outsmarted by a rock.
Only in semantics. I'm going to unpack the alfalfa.
Imagine being
Hey, honey?
outsmarted by a stoner.
I never asked before, but what are you going to wish for?
Excuse me?
The 3 wishes. Come on, don't tell me you haven't been thinking about them.
I was rather preoccupied with not losing my nerve and running back to Ponyville at top speed, actually.
So you really haven't thought about it?
I didn't say that. Budge over on the log, will you? Thanks. Here's your portion.
Alfalfa! Yum!
Ow!
You're supposed to boil them in water first. They're
What did
rehydrated
he
alfalfa
just
pellets.
bite?
Now she tells me.
I don't really know what I'd wish for. I've thought of a couple of things, but I don't know. They all seem a bit pathetic, really.
A good job?
I mean, if you have a wish at your disposal that can grant you anything your heart desires, you don't want to waste it on something trivial, do you? What about you?
Yeah.
What do you want to wish for?
I don't know either, but I've been having lots of great ideas.
Oh, marvellous. So, we've set out on this, not a quest, for something neither of us is even sure what we do with, on the remotest chance we actually manage to find them without dying along the way. That fills me with epic amounts of confidence.
Don't worry, honey. We'll figure it out before we get there. The journey is supposed to be more important than the destination, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they always say?
They also say it's physically impossible for an Earth pony to go faster than Rainbow Dash, but no pony ever told that to Pinkie Pie.
Yeah, but that's just Pinkie
Nice.
I suppose.
Pinkie Pie is
brought a
canonically
saucepan
faster
too?
than Rainbow.
Well, how else am I going to boil water in the
And
middle of the other
Sonic.
three? I can't drink my tea cold, like some heathen.
Pie. You brought tea. Nope, sorry. Dumb question, even for me.
Would you like a cup?
I guess so. Is that a tea tray? Gosh, honey, did you bring the kitchen sink too?
No, just the upstairs basin. I'm joking, Bucket.
Oh, right. Of course.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Just because we're camping doesn't mean we should forget how to take proper tea. Look, while I fetch the water canteens and pour them into the pan, why don't you ask the stone where we should go once we reach the castle ruins? I
Yeah,
found them
ask
in my
the
map book,
stoner.
and it says that we'll reach them in the morning if we set out at first light.
Hey, Stoner, when we
I
get to...
heard you, Quester, and once again, my name is not Stoner. I talk like this because I am a mystical artifact, not a pothead.
Too bad, Bona.
Upon
mean,
reaching
Stoner.
the ruins, you must...
Okay, that time I really did hear something.
So did I.
Wait, you did? You mean I wasn't imagining it this time?
Hey, let's go.
There's something in the bushes.
There is? Something that isn't a product of my imagination.
It's your leg.
Back
And
in the
it's
saddlebag,
alive.
Stoner. Honey, wait here. I'll go check it out.
What? No, Bucket, wait!
I'll be fine. I know time up dough, remember?
Oh, not that again. Bucket! Bucket! Oh, bloody hell. Well, I might not be an expert in some imaginary martial art. But I'll bet bits to bees that a saucepan to the face is a pretty effective deterrent anyway.
Dun 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 dun
Bucket!
dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun
I
dun
swear,
dun dun
whatever you are, if you hurt him, I'll... My glasses! Oh, I can't see a thing without my glasses.
Well, jeepers. I mean, jeez.
What are you even doing out here like this? I'm not a quester. I'm not even a little bit brave. I cover my eyes during scary movies, for goodness sake. I could be tucked up in
That's
bed right now with a nice warm
sad times.
cover and a nice warm cup of tea and a nice book about ponies on a quest.
Yeah.
Celestia.
Ponies.
There it is. Oh. Here goes nothing.
Yup. Seems we have all bumped our heads. 10 monkeys on the bed. One fell down and bumped his head.
I cannot abide goats. I've cleaned my coat dozens of times and I still...
Speaking of goats, I'm gonna go get some milk. Yeehaw!
Still smell the revolting creatures. Once I'm cleared of this ridiculous body, my first act would be to commit mass goaticide. We've been to every house in this repellent little village, and what have we found? Less than 50 of them. No more goats. They barely give the wand any charge anyway.
But the only creatures that live in these mountains are goats.
Mountain goats.
There's Pueblo de Cabras on the other side of the range, Dorf von Gieten to the north, Ziegedorf even further north. Why are you looking at me like that?
What's a Ziegedorf?
We could go down into the valley. There's another village there full of sheep, and another of cows a few miles away.
Hardly an improvement. Still at this stage, anything will be better than goats.
Dude, I'm gonna start speaking
We shall
gibberish.
descend to... What are the names of these places?
Oh, Sheep Village and Cow Village.
Of course. Very well. We shall leave Goat Village and go to Sheep Village and Cow Village to drain the residents of their life force.
Wow, you're really good at that. How do you do it?
Natural talent.
Yeah,
And
just gotta
special voice exercises.
contort your
Come, fool!
throat.
Onwards!
Project your voice. Put a little feeling and passion and emotion into it, and have fun. And don't do it in the middle of the night, because
Again,
you won't
I am
be at your
so,
full power.
So sorry.
It's okay, ma'am.
It's just that I
Goat?
thought you were a monster.
It's fine. Wait,
It's
me?
goat.
A monster? Seriously?
Yes, well, it was dark, and I wasn't wearing my glasses.
You really must be blind without them, honey. He's like half your size. What kind of monster did you think he could be? A really small manticore? A baby hydra? What were you even doing out there anyhow? I told you to stay in camp where it was safe.
Like I was going to leave you to run off and get yourself munched on by some creature with more teeth than strictly necessary.
You were worried about me?
Dude, if this series finished, bro, I bet you by the end of this, Bucket Man would have been like a literal fighting god. The character development on this man would have been unreal, and I would have been here for it, man.
Well, of course I was.
Why?
Experience. There now, Mr. Zero. How does that feel?
Much better, thank you. This mashed up leaf poultice is really taking the sting off.
Thanks Zagora Zebra, not me. It's
Sting.
no recipe.
There's another member of your party?
No, just us two idiots. She wrote a really useful book.
And a rock.
Hey, how did you know my name?
Oh, I recognized you from the office. You came to see Mr. Waddle Sr. today, didn't you?
Oh.
Well, yes, but how did you... Wait, you're that secretary who slipped me that handkerchief when I was crying. I've still got it in my bag, if you want it back. It only has a little bit of snot on it.
No, that's all
Yeah,
right.
a little bit.
Just hang on to that. My name's Honey, by the way, and this is Bucket.
Bucket the Brave!
What? I thought your last name
Bucket
was
the
Mopsworth.
Brave Man.
It's my new hero name. All I need now is the right hero costume.
What? Tights, cape, and a domino mask.
No, silly. Like
Domino.
in famous tales about heroes and quests and epic adventures and villains and evildoers and magical creatures and everything. Chainmail and a helmet with a proper plume this time. So, what are you doing wandering around the Everfree Forest alone at night, Mr. Zero?
Please,
Oh, just taking
call
a
me
stroll.
Zero. I got a little turned around on myself.
All the trees look the same. I'm not used to lots of trees where I come from.
Where do you come from?
The Mystic Mountains. We're more into landscape gardening featuring rockeries on a really big scale.
The Mystic Mountains?
Rocks.
Wow! What a coincidence! That's where we're going! Hey, honey, did you hear?
Maybe that's where
Given that
Stoner
I'm 10
came
inches
from.
away and the blood rushing to my ears in embarrassment has not yet caused them to spontaneously combust, yes, I did.
You could show us the way! That'd be totally and completely awesome! Although, would it still count as a quest if we had a guide? Are we supposed to learn important moral lessons on our side adventures that get negated if we have someone showing us the way so we never go on them? We're on this adventure quest journey searchy type thing, you see. I'm not sure what to call it anymore.
Some moral
I like calling it a quest
lessons
because
right
it sounds
now.
awesome and cool and coolsome and that sounded much better in my head. Anyway, we have a talking rock and it speaks in rhymes and sometimes uses words like thee and thou and...
No!
Huh?
I'm never going near those mountains again! Never, ever, ever!
Well, too bad.
Ever!
Never ever?
Never, ever!
Never?
Never, ever,
Never,
ever,
ever,
Shimmer, never, look, ever.
Ever ever?
Never,
Ever,
ever,
ever, ever.
ever!
Never
Never,
ever,
ever, forever, ever, and that is ever, ever.
Never.
Thank you. Can we stop now, please, before the words lose all meaning and my head explodes?
That can happen?
Celestia, give me strength. Zero. Why wouldn't you want to go back to the Mystic Mountains if they're your home?
Because of the Dark Sorcerer!
What dark sorcerer?
Dark
Like a
Sorcerer?
final boss?
That's what I
My
said.
village talk about him in whispers. A creature of dark feathers, dark fur, and a dark heart.
And
He
a
has claws
dark
like daggers
tendency
and a razor-sharp
to
beak
eat
that can split the horns of the
beans.
toughest billy goat right off his skull in a single peck. He stalks the night, prowling for fresh blood and souls to feast on. He screams louder than thunder, and his eyes flash brighter than lightning
That was his
when he
scream.
swoops out of the sky on his victims. No one knows his name or why he came to our mountains. He just suddenly appeared one day and made his home on the crag of doom.
Where in blue blazes did that come from?
The Dark Sorcerer
The
is
clouds.
so evil and secretive
Reminds me of
that
Turnabout
no goat in
Storm.
my village has ever seen him.
Wait.
Man, I
wait.
missed that
What?
series. That
You've
series
never
was
seen
awesome.
him? Then how do you know what he looks like? All the dark fur and feathers and stuff. How do you know he's even there?
Well, I've seen him, but no goat else has. I spotted him fishing in the river that runs by our village, but I ran away. What kind of self-preserving goat wouldn't run from a griffin? That's when he chased me. He said he was returning the basket of mushrooms I dropped, but I knew better. I knew it was because he wanted to gobble me up.
I bet you. If you were to give any brony a wish, it would be to visit Equestria for at least one day. Like, come on, you can't deny it. You two would probably make that wish. I would make that wish. The floor would make that wish. Your cat would make that wish. My milk would make that wish. You know, the milk in my cup. Not any other type of milk. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about my milk.
And that's why you left?
Actually, no. No, that's not the whole reason. Do you have something to drink? Only I'm totally thirsty. Getting knocked out really parches a guy.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Here, have some water.
Thank you.
Would you like something to eat? We have alfalfa pellets.
Really? Oh, alfalfa's my favorite.
He can have my share.
If I didn't need you, I would slice you open and see whether your belly's yellow on the inside, too. How far is it to this
Dang,
village?
Not far now. We're almost up the mountains and into the valley. Although, don't you think we should...
What?
Well, you see, it's getting
not
dark.
long ago, it ain't now.
Well, it'll be dark soon. Dark!
Yes.
Dark.
The natural habitat of evil.
Never understood that. Why can't daytime be the habitat of evil too? Why always night and shadows?
I know, right?
And other dark things. Why can't the color of evil be pink or blue or yellow and purple polka dots?
I'll give you...
Blue, huh? Blue. They have no idea.
You polka dots!
What does that even mean?
Never mind. Come here, wretch.
Huh? Okay. Hey, my hat! Ah! Why are you looking in my ear?
To see if light shines through from the other side. Listen, worm. Right now I am short on stature, magic, and patience. Listening to the drivel you consider thought is going to provide a spark for that other short part of me.
What's that?
My fuse! We are not going to hide from the setting sun like a couple of pathetic whelps. We are creatures
But I
of
wanna be a
evil. Darkness
pathetic
runs
yelp.
through our veins. It enshrouds our vision and lets us see the world as it truly is. A cruel, hard, unforgiving place where only the strong may live a life worth living. Darkness is power, and power is everything. Without power,
With great
you are
darkness
nothing.
comes
And
great
if you are nothing,
responsibility.
then what's the point of living at all? No, darkness is all that matters. It inspires us to wreak bloody vengeance in the world of light. We feed it, and it feeds us. A never-ending circle of darkness and power, and those in its thrall. We are the
But what if
powerful.
I wanna
We
eat
are the
plastic?
truly alive. We are the things feared by those in the light. We are the conquerors of good. We are those for whom things like kindness, loyalty, honesty, love, and other weak
We
emotions
stuck up
do
Ray
not
during the
harm.
nights.
We do not fall to cowardice. We do not feel fear. We do not love, nor are we loved. We are every foulness,
Dude,
every depravity,
they're
and every vice this
Batman.
thrice-damned world has ever spewed out and tried to forget about. We are the suppurating wound festering in the flesh of this land. This land that should be ours!
My God, you are a lot of
Ah,
things.
the darkness!
That was a lot. That was a long thing. It's a long shingabadig.
Did you practice that speech, or did it come naturally?
Ah!
It came naturally. It came
Mr.
naturally.
Snuggles? Mr. Snuggles, come back! Please come back! What did I say?
I can barely stand to look at you! You're a disgrace to the name of evil sorcerers everywhere!
That's what my dad said, too.
Oh,
Please, Mr. Snuggles,
you shouldn't
don't
be an
leave.
evil
I
sorcerer.
can learn so much from you. I'll do better. I swear. I can be evil. I can, be the darkness. Oh, please let me try again. Please.
Be the dark that stalks in the night.
Alright, fine! You get one more chance to prove yourself worthy of the title Evil Sorcerer, and of my company.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Snuggles. You'll see, I can be just as evil as any other dark sorcerer.
Prove it.
Huh?
Cast your draining spell on that pig over there.
What pig? You mean the one eating sandwiches on the big boulder?
Pig? Yes, that one, fool!
Sandwiches.
You see any other pigs around here? I should have brought a piranha to shorten your tail whenever you say
Pig
something
Village?
stupid.
Mr. Snuggles? That pig doesn't look very happy. In fact, he's getting these trotters, and jumping down from the boulder, and running towards us really fast. Mr. Snuggles, do pigs usually have really big tusks like that?
no mere pig. He is a wandering lizard, and the pride of all boars in Transylvania.
Did you say a lizard?
You insult him with your insults, you piece of feathered vomit, you flying excrement, you miserable, overgrown sparrow!
I like this pig style.
Razvan is no pig. Cease your insults, or Razvan will answer your impudence with his tusks,
Okay,
which
pig.
he sharpens every morning before setting off on another day of his journey.
We're sorry, we're sorry, we're sorry!
Worm, remember what you just told me. This is your chance to prove that you aren't a complete and total failure as a dark sorcerer.
But he's scary!
I know,
your
right?
cowardice speaks much about you. You call Razvan to you with your offenses, and yet you wish to run away from his tusks when they offend. You're wrong.
Ah, my tail, my tail!
Flee, you pitiable turd of the skies. Flee from Razvan's blade-like tusks. Flee from the tusks that have brought down finer adversaries than you. Flee with your perforated posterior, you peasant of a pheasant.
Stop that!
You
Stop
peasant
it!
of a pheasant.
Snuggles, help me!
Fool! You have wings! Use them!
Oh, yeah!
Come back! Come back and face Razvan!
The body of a lion, the head of an eagle, and the brain of a potato.
What was that cretinous cat?
The
What did you
brain
say
of a
about
potato.
Razvan's brain? Feline, impertinent pet!
Let us make one thing clear, pig. I am not, nor will I ever be, anyone's pet. I have forgotten more magic than you will ever know. I am the harbinger of darkness. I am...
Dead meat as soon as Razvan spears you.
Quick! Mr. Snuggles! Jump, I'll catch you!
Never! I won't run from some blowhard pig.
Razvan is not a pig! You insult all the eminent country of Transylvania when you insult Razvan, you heathen wretch! And the boars and sows of Transylvania do not forgive or forget.
Transylvania. I remember that place. A country full of inbred idiots, backwards magic, and mud. Lots and lots and lots of mud.
And just what is wrong with mud?
Nothing. If you're a pig.
Sully your glory with your shameless tongue. Transylvania is perfect, and so are its citizens. Razvan will trample your tiny body with his splendid trotters. Razvan will bite off your limbs with his superb teeth. Razvan will play football with your head.
Just
Don't play
piggy.
football with my head.
Will kill you, stupid little pet cat.
I am not a pet!
Snuggles!
Put me down, fool! Put me down now!
But he was about to get you!
I could have taken him.
How? He's like 10 times your size!
The cowardly griffin and his pet kitty cat both flee from Razvan. They take flight in terror of the mightiest wandering lizard in the history of all Transylvania. Razvan has yet to find anyone in the pathetic lands outside Transylvania who is capable of facing him. Razvan is supreme. Razvan is victorious. Razvan is magnificent.
I don't care about you, Razvan. I don't care about you. And I don't think anybody ever will care about you. I'm sorry.
Use the training spell on him.
I thought I was going to try it on a sheep or a cow next.
You heard me. Do it!
But I'm carrying you.
You only need one claw to hold your wand. Drain that insufferable bacon-brained blowhard before his bragging makes me physically ill. Do it! Do it
Let
now!
the brain
Well,
soup into your wand.
A wand?
Suck in his
Nothing
energy.
is just a little stick. The sparrow and the pussycat are going to try using magic on Razvan. Razvan scoffs at your measly attempt to defeat him. Razvan is the best wizard in all Transylvania. No spell you cast can compare with the magic he wields.
Which means you must have lots of energy for our purposes.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Now, fool!
By my trot, my will, my choice. Listen, wand, unto my voice. Take this magic into thee. From this body, set it free. I instruct thee to devour what you need to grow your power. In,
Sounds pretty powerful.
It's working. Keep your cool. Hold your wand steady and don't let up.
Razvan will not be defeated by the likes of you. Stromoshime magnifice.
Is the pig casting a
What was that?
Flap, you idiot, flap!
So your concentration is the key. Razvan knows your spell's weaknesses now, Sparrow. If you are distracted, your magic falters.
That was a long scene.
Mr. Snuggles! He has a wand too! He made that tree explode!
Wait, what? The pig has a wand?
He makes me explode! What should I do?
Your own wand steady and suck all the life force out of him before he can say another incantation. Yes, drain him! Drain him dry! Siphon off every energy from that pig.
By my trust, my will, my choice, listen one and to my voice. Take this magic into me from this body set free. I'm certain to devour what you need to go. Your power, make it follow me.
Take that, pig!
I bet a lot of this video is just me making noises.
What's he saying? I don't understand!
Hold the wand steady, fool!
Mr. Snuggles, I have a bad feeling about this!
Your voice scares me. Ooh, I like that noise.
Let's open the portal!
It's pulling us in! Oh, Mr. Snuggles, what do we do?
Well, it's time to panic. It's time to panic!
Razvan remains victorious. Razvan is supreme. And now
Good job, Pig. Good
Razvan
job.
is going to take a little nap. Enough of victory. Enough of triumph. Enough of
Nighty night, Pig. Night night. Have good sleep. Speaking of sleep, with 58 and 49 seconds in, but still probably a little bit over an hour left to go, I'm going to be no longer no watch until tomorrow night. Please, yes, thank you very much. Translation: I'm a walk away, and I'm gonna watch the rest of this tomorrow because I don't have time to be a human being, and yeah, I will leave you guys with this.
And he's the Batman.
Such a banger. Damn.